Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you something I know absolutely nothing about. Well, halfway nothing. I've mentioned on the channel that I would like to get into Magic. So, with that, if you play Magic and you're here, please tell me what is the best thing to start learning, like which program or whatever the hell. I just so happen to stumble upon a Warframe streamer I've been watching for literal years that just so happened to have them open on stream. I would name drop, but I don't know if I should do that now because I don't know, whatever. And on the screen, I just see something about Magic and Monster Hunter. I know things about Monster Hunter, and I'm a big fan of it. So I looked through some of the things. I don't know what any of this means, but it sounds cool as fuck, so I wanted to go through it. Starting off, we have apparently Secret Lair Monster Hunter Super Drop. I'm recording this when I found out this the at the time of recording this article went up what I think it said 18 minutes ago or something like that. So yeah, somebody please inform me what on earth any of this means. But the hunt has come to Magic in the Monster Hunter Super Drop releasing December 1st, only on MagicSecretLair.com. Rally your party with 4 drops to bring the bravest hunters and most fearsome creatures straight to your collection. There's no need to go hunting for details. We've got everything you need to know right here. So, I know that they have a couple of crossovers. As you all know, this channel has a lot of Warhammer on it. So I know that there's Warhammer Magic cards. I thought that the SpongeBob Magic cards were a meme. Turns out that's a real thing. But right now I see Valstrax, and I really like Valstrax. So somebody tell me what this means. I also cranked it up to like kind of geriatric, but we're going to put that even further because recording it gets harder to see a video that's probably on like your phone to look at that. So Soul Ring symbol add 2 symbols. I don't know what this means. Somebody help me out. Is this a good card so far? All I can say is that it looks fucking fire. Oh my gosh, look at Valstrax. I fucking love it. Secret Lair promo. Okay, I do have some knowledge of trading card games from Yu-Gi-Oh, so at least I can know what a promo card is. You get one with the purchase of select Monster Hunter Super Drop bundles while supplies last. Receive free shipping on all single orders over $99. Oh, okay, all right. So I'll keep my educator salary in mind when looking at the rest of this. All right, each bundle includes the following Soul Ring promos while supplies last. Oh, so it's a limited run on top of that, is what I'm understanding. While supplies last. Oh goodness. Um, this is gonna be insane then. No, is that how that goes? Please, let me know what I'm looking at. Master rank, hunters carve everything, and amp state surge. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Um, as being calls to obviously Monster Hunter. Each of these drops will be individually available in non-foil and foil editions. Okay, the Surge foil treatment adds a dazzling ripple style, color-shifting sheen that pulses with light, giving each card a dynamic finish. Surge foil editions of each drop will be available only in the Amp State Surge foil bundle. Additionally, each of these drops is available in English and Japanese. Okay, sharpen your blades. December 1st. Limited quantities. Alright, so this sounds like this is going to be hard to get. And if this is what gets me into Magic, so be it. But I was like scrolling and I didn't want to go too far because I was like, no, I need the world to tell me about this. So Crimson Moonlight, obviously that's Malzeno, and that's a white card, right? I do understand this much. Last time I checked out Magic was in grammar school, and my frontal lobe was not developed enough for it. So there's that. Enchantment. My goodness, it looks like my frontal lobe still isn't developed enough. Extort artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. Somebody tell me what tapping is. Honestly, you know what? If anybody wants to give me a rundown, fine. If anybody wants to point me in the direction of where to start learning Magic, let me know. I guess I'll just read the fucking color flavor text because I don't know what the hell is going on besides that. Together with the majestic Malzeno, the Curio flap their crimson wings, starving the moonlight. Oh, sorry, staining. Nope. All right, let me get my. Let me get my astigmatism under control there. Oh my goodness. Is that that's uh, I'm gonna be real, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in first. First off, Malgino, interesting. I I love Malgino too. I think this part looks weird to me, but that seems cool. Okay, Kushala, Leoris, Fury. To snap, we have Blind Obedience, and we have Village Rights over there. Instant. Return target creature to its owner hand, untap up to 2 lands. When Kushala Daora flaps its wings, the world shakes. Sure. Then we got a Hunter flying back, a Bowmane. Alright. Song of the Barbarous Beast. My goodness. And obviously, that was Kushala Daora. Right now, we have Magnamalo. Instant, as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. The Magnamalo roars loudest when victory is near. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's probably a good card. I don't know how good that is for Magic standards, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, that sounds like an okay card to have, especially with certain decks that want you to get rid of creatures. And considering this is a black card, last I remember of them, you might want to do that too. So this sounds like an okay card, no? So this sounds like it's actually pretty decent, from what I can get it. But the thing I was like waiting to say is that Toby Kadachi looks oddly like a Lagiacrus, uh, with the way this paint style is. Like I obviously can still make out that it's a Toby, but it looks very laggy. Not Jan Garuga. What the fuck? The Rage of the Jan Garuga. Goodness. Let's enhance. Oh shit. Hold on. Reel it back in. Reel it back in. All right. Miz. Yep. Something mortars. Oh, Mizium mortars. Pfft, fucking dumbass. Sorcery. The Rage of Yagaruga. Fire. The Rage of Yagaruga deals 4 damage to target creatures you don't control. Overload. Alright. All wyverns are fierce, but the scarred Yagaruga is especially ferocious. Okay. Tooth and nail. And we have. Is that Seregios and Azure Rathalos? Okay. Green. Looking pricey, I guess. It's a sorcery. Choose one, search your library for up to 2 creature cards revealed and put them into your hand, then shuffle. Put up to 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Entwine. Alright. These are contents. Okay, so, hold on now. I've paid some insane Yu-Gi-Oh prices, so this doesn't seem bad. Like, am I understanding correctly that the entire bundle comes for 40? Now, look, I'm not trying to get you all cards crept up in price, but that sounds fine to me if that's how that goes. But if you're telling me each card is fucking $40, then that's absurd. But like for the foil, that is, then that's absurd. But if it's the bundle for 40, that seems okay. Would I get this one? Quite frankly, I do like Malzeno. Like as somebody that doesn't know the card game, if I wanted collectible, right? I do know Malzeno. I do like Malzeno, but I don't really like. This is throwing me off. I don't like that. I don't fuck with Kushala that much. Magnum is okay. Yangaruga, and I don't care about these two. So, like, I probably would not get this one myself. Then we have the Hunters, and my goodness, well, I'm jumping. Dual Bladed Hunter, obviously, has dual blades, creature, human cleric. That's interesting. Cleric, huh? During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Dual Blades, check. Tigrex Armor, check. Monster, let's hunt. Alright, Grand Abolisher as Dual Bladed Hunter. Okay. Hero of Hoarfrost Reach. My goodness! This looks amazing! Fuck! Is that Velkhana's armor? Right, that's Velkhana, right? My gosh! It's fucking great. Ah, goodness. Creature, human wizard. When this creature enters, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. A hunter's prowess with the slinger is proof of their excellent skills in combat. Wait, that's good. That's great. If that is indeed Velkhana, I'm like 90% sure, but leaving room for error, right? If that's Velkhana Arbor, that's from World. World had a bit of a slinger issue, so making Hoarfrost read Slinger the card, that's really funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that's actually like really funny. Nargaku is Stalker, uh, Grim Horror Specs. I'm sorry, that was Archaeomancer, Hero of the Hornfrost Reach. Creature, Human Wizard, Morph. When another non-token creature you control dies, draw a card. It's a black card. This was water, this was light. Alright. Uh, that sounds good. I'm not quite sure how the values go. I forgot completely, but that sounds good. Oh, something Huntmaster. Burna Huntmaster. I know that's gotta be. Ooh. Yep, expose me because I'm blanking on where that is. Um, alright. But we have Human Advisor. When this creature enters, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Gather your party, the quest begins. Imperial Recruiter as Burna Huntmaster. Champion of Kotoko. We have Champion of Lamholt as Champion of Kotoko. Human Warrior. Creature, sorry. Also creature. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block creatures you control. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Interesting. Uh, looks to be the same price for I'm assuming that bundle. But again, I think my days of buying cards single for 40 are behind me. Who am I kidding? I might actually. Never mind. I'm gonna shut my mouth before Wizards of the Coast gets any fucking ideas. Yeah. So, just for the record, I don't play Magic, but I do like some D&D, so I do have some feelings about Wizards of the Coast. Secret Lair, it's Monster Hunter the Monsters. Oh my gosh. Look at them! Lagiacrus. Sorry, I'm doing that. That's a reference to Wilds. Um, Lord of the Seas. My gosh. I love it. Nezaho, Primal Tide is Lagiacrus, Lord of the Seas. Legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur. This spell can't be countered. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card, discard 3 cards, exile Lagiacrus, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. My gosh, it looks great. It looks great. Rathalos, King of the Skies. Of course, you have Laggy, you gotta have Rathalos. Which, funny, probably should have been the other way around, huh? Legendary creature, Dragon, flying. Whenever Rathalos attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to up to. Sorry, and 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets. None is more widely known or feared than the Rathalos. Okay, it looks like they're trying to make that strong. That sounds strong. Can the comments tell me if that's strong? Because that sounds strong. Fatalis, the Black Dragon. My goodness. And sorry, that was Drakuseth Maw Flames as Rathalos, King of the Skies. Fatalis. Honestly, I think I like that Fatalis look. I was going to say better than what it was in World. Spoiler if you didn't play World. Um, but I think I like them in their own ways. I love this Rathalos. And I love that Laggy. Fatalis, the Black Dragon, legendary creature, Demon Dragon. Nope, that's accurate. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Fatalis deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasure tokens. Okay, are these cards legal? Like, will these cards be legal? Because that sounds like he's doing illegal shit. I don't know what it does, but it sounds illegal as fuck. Looks fucking great, though. I just wish that maybe let me, you know what, I'll hold that. I was gonna say I wish that a certain monster is in here, but I don't know. I didn't scroll all the way through, so we'll see. Nergigante, Herald of Destruction. Look at my boy Nerky. Ah, love it. Legendary creature, Elder Dragon, flying. Whenever Nergigante attacks, for each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrificed a permanent this way reveals the top card of their library, then puts it into the battlefield if it's a permanent card. Absolutely no clue what that means, but sounds cool. Uh, Vevictus as Maddie, the Dire as Nergigante, Herald of Destruction. Zinogre, Lord of Lightning. Of course. Of course, you gotta have fucking Zinogre if you have Rathalos. Because we like our favorites around here. But, legendary creature, Wolf. You know, dragon, demon dragon, elder dinosaur, elder dragon, wolf. I'll stop hating about Zinogre. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Zinogre. Oh, yeah, you were starting pretty low there. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Zinogre has one or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. This is probably just my bias, but that sounds like a lot of work for whatever this might do. But hey, that's all I got. Same price. The monsters. Oh my gosh. Gore Magala. Dark Eclipse. They couldn't put Dragon because it's not an Elder. So they just gave it fucking Demon. Legendary creature. Demon. Flying, trample. Pay 2 life, sacrifice another creature. Damn, 2 life and another creature. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. Okay, and it's 8/8. I understand now. Again, I'm just applying Yu-Gi-Oh logic to this, so that sounds incredible. Brachydios, Brutus Indigo. Interesting. We got color on here. Okay. Green, blue, and red. That, I guess blue doesn't make too much sense, but it is blue, so I don't know if that plays a part of it. Legendary creature, Elemental Dinosaur. You got that right. Whenever you cast your first instant spell each turn, if Brachydios is tapped, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Whenever you copy an instant spell, put a +1 counter on Brachy. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Nargacuga, Ever-Present Shadow. Of course, they kept it same. That's fine. Legendary creature, Cat Dragon. Cat Dragon. That's funny. Flying, trample. Whenever Nargacuga deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature of their choice. If the player can't, you create a 3/3 black, red, and green Cat Dragon creature token while with flying. Nargacuga can't even fly, really, so. I mean, I guess it kind of glides with style. Because it's a Shudo Wyvern. But the glide, you know what? Then again, I think somebody told me it does in stories. So, you know what? Who knows? But I don't know, the artwork looks cool. So far out of these, I think I really like Brachy. Velkhana, Silver Sovereign. Sorry, I stopped going through their names because this was just getting wild. But legendary creature, Dragon. Flying. Whenever another permanent you control enters, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand. That also sounds pretty fucking good. Alright, Velkhana, I see you. Out of this batch, I think Brachy is still my favorite. Did I say my favorite out of this one? It's it's between Laggy and Nergy. And is that everybody? I think that's everything. So, the monster I was going to say, because they had Fatalis, that I would have liked to see here is Alatreon. I would have loved an Alatreon card. But I don't know if that exists already, because I don't know anything about Magic and Monster Hunter. I just thought this would be fun to hear me freak out about something going on in Monster Hunter, because you all have seen me play that on the channel. And I like cards. Cards look nice. So yeah, tell me what if any of this is good, or if this is all like turbo ass. That would be funny if these are like turbo ass. Tell me if they're playable. Like I know that some TCGs have cards that release like this that quote unquote have an effect, but they're not tournament legal by any standards. And yeah, tell me where I should go if I want to actually start learning Magic, and if this price is justified. Like by usual standards, is this a justifiable price? Tell me all the things. I don't know anything, but it looks cool, and I like Monster Hunter, so we'll see. But yeah, if you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me? Comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.